Today we're talking about resilience. And resilience is something that definitely varies from person to person. Some of us are way more resilient than others. I have worked in early childhood education for over 20 years, and I am always amazed at how resilient kids can be. They can go through horrible abuse, just endure the most traumatic things, and still come out, I don't want to say unscathed, but you wouldn't know that they'd been through trauma if you didn't already know it because they are resilient. So, why am I talking to you about this today? Because I think that we can learn to be a little more resilient, that it's not something that's just, 100% this is how resilient you are, it can't change. I think one of the ways that you can become more resilient to things in life is to learn not to take things personally. It's really easy for some of us to get offended, but quite honestly, we choose what we get offended by. And so it's the same with taking things personally. For instance, some people are very into politics, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's also very difficult for some people to understand why, why would someone listen to the other side, to the opponent in this political situation because they think that their candidate is right. And so then they take it personal and they're offended when someone doesn't believe in the same candidate that they do. And so it's stuff like that that I'm talking about that we can use to build up resilience in our life. When we learn as adults to not take things so personally, then it helps us build our character. And your character is part of resilience. So honestly, if little kids can learn to let things roll off their back, horrible things that have happened to them, can't we as adults become more resilient to the world around us, not take things so personally, and not let it damage and destroy us? It's like building up this protection around us when you can become more resilient. And like I said, yes, I think we all already are born with this innate sense of resilience or not, but I do believe that we can grow our resilience. And when we become resilient, we're going to be less damaged by the things around us. And I'm not talking about putting up negative defense mechanisms. I'm just talking about being a stronger person and realizing that other people's opinions and words don't have to define you or your life or even affect you.